Wow, this ending has me fucking pumped. And the way this episode was, mainly was a build-up episode. It ended the entire practice match with the other school, and at the same time, it built up something that we should expect later on. For instance, they're building up the Inter-High, the major Inter-High that all the schools are going to be competing in to be the national finals, pretty much the top tier, and be the number one of volleyball. So, right there, really fucking awesome. But the way this ended, okay? When we get to see this Guardian God, I did not expect to actually see this Guardian God introduce this episode. I thought they were going to hint at it, and most likely they were just going to leave us on a cliffhanger, probably wondering who it was. At first, I thought this Guardian God was like the coach. This, like, freaking coach that was a badass and supposedly was teaching people, like, Spartan style. That fucking coach sounds like a fucking monster. That is what I want to tell you. The way they did the symbolism with the fucking crows behind him, you see his fucking jacket, like, just off him. Looks like a fucking admiral from One Piece or something. He looks so freaking awesome. I want to see this coach. I really want to see this coach. We know he's in the hospital. That's what we were told this episode. But he's supposedly going to be coming out of retirement to coming back and helping out our main character. So right there, fucking awesome. It really is. So what we can expect from this episode alone, what did it do? It finished the practice fight, getting to show that what the other team of the other schools can really do. That setter was a fucking monster. I find it very funny how they were calling this new character that was introduced, like, right at the last part of the last episode, and majority of half part of this episode, they called him the Great King. That is fucking hilarious. That is really freaking hilarious. But besides that, we find out that this dude is almost as good as Kageyama when it comes to just spiking a fucking ball. And he actually was sending it at the receivers. He was able to do that into a right pace to where he would make the ball go out of bounds to where they would get a point. Right there, that's insane. It's fucking insane. So, I like this. I really do. I like the way they set it up. They set the rivalry, the tensions between these two schools, and it looks so fucking awesome. We had a lot of character development with our main male character, Kageyama. Pretty much just talking to his old friend from his previous school, or I'm guessing not friends since they used to have arguments and they didn't accept him since he was just, you know, his bad personality of Kageyama. So, right there. I like the character development this episode. I like the entire emotions you have, the tension build up, the rivalry forming. But the ending with the Guardian God and finding out he was fucking short, I did not expect that. I really did not expect that. And we find out that he's a genius. A fucking genius. So, now that they're calling him the Guardian God, I'm just going to take a quick assumption, okay? If they're going to call him the Guardian God, most likely he's very good at blocking and covering the entire front lines of volleyball. I'm not, major terms of volleyball. I don't know what all the terms mean. But still, I feel like the Guardian God, since he's got that name, he's going to be blocking everybody up front. Even though he's fucking short, we've already seen Hinata do amazing feats with his small stature. So, most likely, we're going to have this dude just be blocking everybody up front, and he's going to be extremely, high jumper, like the little giant. So, right there, fucking awesome. Tell me your thoughts on this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moments about it? Did you love the setup? Did you love the character development? What you feel about this Guardian God, this other new character introduced at this episode? What you feel about the rival team? Let me know in the comments below. I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.